Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to Relist and Relax. My name's Veronika. Hi. Normally, I do this on Fridays, but life happens. So here we are on a Saturday again. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone had a fantastic long weekend. Maybe if you guys were off for the 4th and maybe for the 5th too, then hopefully you had a good long weekend. I was fortunate enough to get both days off, so that's been lovely. I'm somewhat relaxed. I got some stuff done and I also got some relaxing done, which is just as important. So tonight I'm ready to get some things listed, and I actually got an early start today and already listed a bunch of things this morning, and also ran some relists already earlier this morning. So in case you're new, what we do here on this show is whatever you want, really. I usually list or relist and then chat with anyone who's popping in and saying hi in the chat. And then we just get some work done. So for me today, I'm gonna be listing a few things and then relisting also a bunch of things, which I don't really need to do much, because I got Vendu over here doing all the work for me with the delist and relist anyway. So that's what I'm running right now while I'm still chit-chatting with whoever comes in to the live. Hopefully some of you can make it today. Sorry for the change of date. Again, life happens, and sometimes I have things going on Fridays and can't make it live, but always happy to hang out, chit chat, and get work done. So over here, my items are delisting and relisting, and I fully expect for Mercari to act up, and then I need to go in and fix things. So we're probably doing that. So, long weekend. I had a good time. I hung out with my kiddo. We actually went to Busch Gardens for a little bit and then just stayed inside on the 4th itself because it was way too hot. Like, it was not at any enjoyable level. So we stayed home. We didn't really do much, and that was perfectly fine. Did some cleanup and things around the house, and then took a good nap and got some work done. I recently posted a video about not sourcing at all over the summer, and yeah, I've been sticking to that. I'm a little over a month into that 3-month time period that I set out to not source, and I do miss it a little bit. But I also have enough to list still. I have enough to process still. I just filmed a video where I'm cleaning up my reseller space. That's kind of like over to the side over here. And yeah, found a lot of things that need to be photographed. And if I had my act together more, I would have set up my little photographing space for smaller items like shoes and, you know, the occasional accessory, even though I don't sell a lot of accessories, and would have done that with you guys live here tonight, but I didn't. So I took a nap instead, which was so needed. That first nap you take after you drop your kid off with your co-parent, so good. So good. All right. I'm gonna let Vendu do its thing here and start a new listing while it's delisting and relisting. And let me actually find some things to list. Yeah, I've been going through my own closet and took out a bunch of items that I no longer wear, and in some cases never even wore in the first place. And a bunch of those, actually a lot of those, went to ThreadUp, and then a few of those I'm actually going to list. This one's not one of them. I could not squeeze my butt into these jeans if I wanted to, but that's okay. This is from my, ThreadUp denim box. Hello, Georgie. Funny seeing you here, because right before going live, I was watching your, I think it's your latest video. Yeah, I think it was posted today. So I was watching that on big screen over here, and I had to pause it because I had to go live. Because, you know, things on YouTube, commitments, but I will catch the rest of your video after I'm done here. I think I have a few minutes left. But yeah, as I was getting ready, I was like, let me listen to George. Yeah, you were talking about, resellers and being co-workers and how important it is to get out and interact with people and such. And I was like, yep, he's got a point there. I hate people, present company excluded. But when you're working, in my case, when you're working from home and then also, reselling and such, it gets pretty isolating. And we all need community and, interpersonal contact and such. And I mean, the nice thing about YouTube, of course, is that we can do it live on here, or even not live. But of course, you also need to interact with real people every once in a while. Yeah, sometimes when I haven't really spoken to another adult face to face, it's like I have unlearned a little bit of how to function socially. Not completely, but it's like, oh wow, yeah, you this is what you do when you are around other people who are not almost 8-year-old. Hello, Fertzak. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good 4th and are having a good weekend. I was chit-chatting in the beginning about having 2 days off, which was lovely, the 4th and the 5th. So I really enjoyed that. Did I? All right. As per usual, I'm struggling with my background removals because I already used up all of mine on Vendu. You get as many background removals as you get listings that you sign up for with your plan. And I'm a cheap bitch. I always sign up for the 25, and then if I do need to purchase add-ons for $3, I think I get 10, 50. I don't know how many more I got. I should check. But it's a pretty good deal. The add-ons, when you don't want to fully commit to a higher tier plan, getting the $25 the 25 listings plan, which is $9, getting that, and then purchasing add-ons. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I have one eye on the chat. I'm doing all right, Georgie. I took a good nap this evening, and just had some food, and now I'm drinking. I'm like Glam. I'm drinking my ice water. I'm like, you know what? It's hot enough for ice in my drink. I'm very European with, not drinking super cold drinks, but a little cold's nice. That's all we got. I just saw that somebody posted that on Instagram, and I was like, holy moly. And I didn't have time to really fully, dive into not just fact checking, but also just, reading up on some of the implications. Because you know how it is on Instagram. You see one post and it's like, okay, that's a headline. What's the whole story? But yeah, I saw that and I was like, good for you. Good for you. Yeah, cocktail on a go. Smart. You know what? I will drink to that later. Hopefully it's a, good omen for this year country, but who knows? We're not even going to get into that. It's too depressing. All right. So, cocktail on the go. Yeah, I actually, for once, have booze in my fridge. I'm not somebody who buys a lot of alcohol just for me to sit on the couch and drink by myself. Not because I think that's depressing. It's not. It's lovely. I just don't ever or often feel the desire to do so. But because my friend was visiting and she bought a bunch of stuff, I have and that she could take on the plane with her, or didn't want to anyway. I have a ton of booze in my fridge, so I could have had a drink with y'all. All right, we're gonna list this pair of Bershka mom jeans that does not have a size. It probably had a size. I just can't locate it. It's something right here. I know this is yes, I can't make out any numbers that could be a size. The age, yeah, that's something else. They're in good shape otherwise. They're just you know, the tag's washed out. So another brand I would normally pick up, but they're high-waisted, they're a mom jean. 14 waist, but high-waisted. They don't look like a plus size to me, but they could be like a size 12-ish. Now I'm second guessing myself. I need to see what I have in terms of mom jeans in my closet. Let me do that. Let's find out what I have listed. That's like a high-waisted mom jean and compare measurements, because it is high-waisted. I'm a little hesitant to, you know, use that waist measurement and just like do the direct conversion to whatchamacallit sizing. I'm, as per usual, very incoherent. Okay, I have some high-waisted. I'm trying to look at it for something that is in a size range that might be helpful. Okay, I have a pair of Express size 14 high-waisted. Okay, those have a larger measurement than these. They're size 14. Yeah, I think a 12 is probably a good bet for these. I have some American Eagle high-waisted. Yeah, those are way bigger. Probably a 10 to 12. This one's a size 30. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at my Poshmark closet. Wait a second. These have an 18 length. Okay, now I'm questioning my measurements on some of my old listings. Oopsies. Are these a mom jean? They're not a mom jean. Close enough. Okay. These are... Okay, I think these are probably like an 8 to 10. I'll list them as a 10. And hope for the best. Okay, now I need to find my StreamYard. Here we go. Not a big drinker. Yeah, Saturday, watch a movie and chill. What'd you watch? Or are you still watching? Are you watching a movie and hanging out in the chat at the same time? No judgment. You live your best life. Also, what are you drinking? Hey, Glamour! Was just talking about you. Here, I got ice water. I'm like you. I just don't have coffee. I could have coffee, but then I'm gonna be up all night. And we're listing and listing and listing. And post. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Sorry, I failed. This is why I need other people here to perform. Hi, Glamour. It is good to see you as always. I'm trying to figure out what size I want to slap on these Bershka jeans. I think we're gonna go with the size 10. I'm just gonna go with that. That's kind of when I was hanging them up, photographing, looking at them, because I was taking pictures of like a bunch of jeans back to back to back, because again, denim box. I was looking at them and was like, all right, I was about a size 10. You know, at some point you can somewhat guesstimate sizes. High-waisted mom jean, light wash denim, 5-pocket style. Look at me trying to find things to put in here. Size 10, and usually when I don't fully know the size, when I don't have a tag, I put like asterisks. This is behind it, so there we are. Yes. Well, I'm glad you guys are here, even though it's a Saturday and we normally don't do this on a Saturday. Well, I did go live twice last Saturday. I did my What's Sold, my members only What's Sold, which I need to download and edit and then put it for everybody. And then I went live after that and did Relist and Relax on a Saturday, because I haven't done it in so long, because things kept coming up. And then this week I was like, all right, doesn't matter to me if it's Friday or Saturday. It might matter to you guys, so I'm sorry. But if I can make it work, then I'll make it work. Also, because 2 weeks from now, on the 19th is going to be the Friday. 2 weeks from now, I'm not going to do Relist and Relax. I had it scheduled originally, and I took it off because it's the day before my kid's birthday, which I knew when I was scheduling it, but I was kind of ambitious. But on top of that, I'm also going to be on Glamour's. There we go, Glamour. There, like you all don't know who Glamour is. I'm gonna be on Glamour's next members only auction on the 18th of July. So between the kid's birthday and the auction, like I don't need another commitment the day in between. I'll probably also need to, put things in boxes and put bows on it and things like that. So long story short, not going to be doing Realist and Relax 2 weeks from now. Also not going to be, yes, thank you, Glamour. Also not going, online, what? Old person. I'm also not going to be going live on the 20th. It's my kid's birthday, and we actually have some plans, and we'll be out and about. It's your birthday too? Wait, which day, George? Did we talk about this, Georgie? You're 21? You are turning 21? Or it's on the 21st? You just let me know. I feel like you're messing with me. That drink, yeah, this right there, this message right there is telling me Georgie's drink's kicking in the 16th. All right. Nice. I will try to remember that. All right, let me scroll back up because y'all are talking. Were you on live last night? Me? No, I wasn't. That's why I'm here now. Usually whenever I do move my lives from a Friday to a Saturday, it's because my kid is still with me Friday night, but she's supposed to be with his dad. What's happened? I'm not going into that. And I just prefer to go live when he's not home, just because then I don't have to worry about getting him to bed before I go live, or him coming out and interrupting. And I don't want him on, well, it's not like I don't want him on the internet, but I don't want him, popping up on my lives, just to, protect his little cute face from weirdos on the internet as much as I can. So long story short, when he's with me, like I either have to schedule my lives for like way later because it's summer and he doesn't go to sleep until like 9:30, 10 some nights. But yeah, also I'm less stressed when he's not here because I can just go live and also talk as loudly as I want. My neighbors might disagree on that, but they're allowed to. All right, Glamour, smoking and drafting. Hop on in a bed. All right. Oh, you were. Okay. Glamour was on last night. Turns out unmedicated Glamour curses a lot. Wait, did you delete your Bridezilla thing? Because I know we were watching and talking about that. Did you remove the Bridezilla live? Did I miss something? I just behind on the chat and there's like 3 of you here, so that's telling you something. Okay, Georgie's birthday on the 16th. He's going to be 21. Everybody remember that? 21. Reminds me of your video. I think some Gen Z. I still laugh about that. All right, jeans. Jesus Christ. Light wash denim. You know what? Let's lead with the high-rise light wash denim. Mom jeans by Bershka. Is Bershka a UK brand? I feel like they're not US. They're like Australian, UK, or just random. So I feel like when they do have a size that I can find, they usually have a whole bunch of, like usually list the UK size first, but I could be wrong. Okay. Are they a buttonfly? No, they are not. Zipper and closure. High-waisted. Tapered leg. Relax. Area. Size tag is washed out. Put your measurements and guesstimations. Approximately size 10. All right, what are our measurements? 14, 10 and a half, 28. Yeah, 14 seems big for a size 10, but again, compared to 10 and a half, 28, compared to other high-rise mom jeans that I've listed by different brands, granted, that seems to be the closest. I cannot spell. As per usual. Blue. jean. It's really just... No, actually... Yeah, it's really just me repeating what I already have in the listing for the style tags, which is not really the point of it, but I just never know what to put in there, especially for something like basic, like jeans. I mean, there's like 5 things you can say about jeans: the rise, the silhouette, color, what type of fly they have, and then maybe the pockets. Like that's really, or whether it's distressed or not. Like that's really all you can say about jeans. I don't know what else you can say about jeans. If Heidi pops on, she'll be like, you can say 25 things about jeans, and she'll probably be right. But anyway, me, I can say like 5 things about jeans. Okay, cost of goods on the box was $180. YouTube was giving you fits. Really? Did they complain about you cursing on the live? I'm gonna need to know more about that. When you hop on later, Glamour, if you're hopping on, then let me know. Yes, George is a Cancer. And a fire rabbit. That's funny. My son is a fire monkey, and he's really running with that. And so whenever he has like his emotional outbursts, he's like, I can't help it. I was born a year of the fire monkey, because he read about it at some point. That's something fire monkeys do. And I'm like, okay, but like you can't blame everything on it, my dude. So not drunk. Sure. It's the middle of the night for you, Georgie, and you're up with us. If you're not drunk, then I don't know what you're doing. Fire rabbits. Yeah. The rise, the wash, the silhouette, and that's that though. 19, 27, and 87. The next fire rabbits are 47. Rare breed. Yeah, the Chinese zodiac, I don't know how I have some vague understanding on how it rotates. I think I'm a pig. Go figure. Pig or rat or something. Something interesting. Okay, what am I looking at? This is done. I think pig. Now I need to look it up. Chinese zodiac. March 1984. Yep. Lil Piggy. I have not looked up if I'm fire, water. I think maybe. I don't know. I know it wasn't fire. Anyway. Other than those, I couldn't. Yeah, exactly, Lemma. That's about it. You have the dog Scorpios. You're driving canvas. Alrighty. Happy 4th. Yeah, thanks, George. I love those. My favorite things to post, if I do post on the 4th, is the like the British perspective on 4th of July. Like, happy 4th of July, you ungrateful colonists, or whatever the wording was. I think I posted something like, have a fun day at work, England. But either way, my German ass has no skin in the game either way. I mean, I do. I am obviously glad to have a day off. But besides that, and besides enjoying a good firework display, don't really feel strongly either way. Good pre-owned condition. Size tag washed out. ACL pictures, measurements, and description, which these people never do. But that's okay. I mean, it's not, but you know. Accents? None. They're basic as jeans. Light wash. I'll throw in the inseam. Why not? Material. I'm guessing a cotton blend. I don't freaking know, because I don't think I can read that part either. Oh, no. Well, oh, I see something down here about Baumwolle, which is cotton, but I don't see a number. All right, well, they're jeans, so usually they contain a certain amount of cotton. How have you guys' sales been? I know that's like a loaded question. I started off the week like right before the 4th. I had like one day where I sold and shipped like 6 things, which is very rare for me. And then it's been quiet since. I've made like 1 sale since that I shipped out today, which was a full price sale on Mercari, so that's nice because no fees. But yeah, any hoodles. The 4th, friend's husband brought out a cheap fireworks. He was so happy to get. Oh lordy, how many fingers does he have? Let's see how many fingers he has left. The blow up. Yeah, right. So my kid and I mentioned this earlier, went to Busch Gardens on the 3rd because it was the last day where the temperatures were not absolutely brutal. And we went in the evening so that we could do some rides, hang out, and then see the fireworks. And we did, which was lovely. At first, my kid was all like, whatever, fireworks. But then, of course, once they started, like I was looking over at him and he just like was like, And then he looks over and he's like, Mommy, what's the name of that star? Because like the one star you could see in the sky. And I'm like, buddy, fireworks. Just let's focus on that. I don't freaking know. Anyway, so he enjoyed the fireworks. But yeah, we had a little chat about it because he was like, oh, they're all in the same area. And like, what's that sound? And like, who's sending them off? And are they little explosions? And I explained fireworks as well as I could. But I also made it very clear to let him know how dangerous they are. And that you can easily blow your hands and face off if you don't know how to handle them properly. Because he was all like, I want to see where they shooting them off. And I'm like, no. So anyway. Went into the house and hung out with the dog. Yeah. When the screaming started. So how bad is it? Llama. Actually, don't tell us if it's going to get me demonetized. Sales have been slow. Same. Shh. Not Glenn. Good to see you, Craig. I hope you're well. I already took my nap. Like, you take the nap before the show, and then you start off refreshed. I set my alarm for like 2 hours and I was like, probably not gonna need it. And I did wake up just before my alarm, but yeah, I definitely napped longer than I thought I would, which is usually the case. Let's switch this to high-rise size. Let's stick with 10 and not great. We'll see how that works out for me. Yeah, I don't love listing things without sizes, but because they're mom jean and because they're otherwise in good shape and because, I got them in a box and I'm trying to maximize my profit on said box, I decided to list them. Mercari, why don't you have a mom jean or a high rise? Because it's not really any of them. Well, gonna rely on these keywords then. I don't know. Mercari is a little silly with its size options for a jeans. You're not asleep, Craig? Okay, not yet anyway. Nobody was hurt. Neighbor's car will never. Oh. Okay. Well, karma is cheap fireworks on the 4th of July. I don't know. Yeah. Glamour, remind me to, when we're not live, tell you something I read on the internet the other day that made me chuckle. Yeah, I'll tell you later. Anyway, and anyone else wants to know. All right, which picture are we gonna kick out? I kick this one out because, Depop, you're just gonna have to believe me that it's a Zippa fly. So sales have been slow. Is everybody listing like just anything and everything? Are you starting to list specifically for Q4 and fall and winter and such? Because I'm not really, I list new listings, I list whatever I have. But I've been with my relists, which I need to look at here in a second. With my relists, I've sort of been holding back on relisting anything that's like very like cold weather, winter, fall winter gear. I've waited to relist those because I'm thinking I'm gonna wait like another month or so before I relist those. I feel like August is gonna be early enough. I don't know where you're gonna wear your mom jeans, kids. Don't make me choose. Scraping the bottom of my desk. Yeah, I still have things to photograph, and again, I mentioned this earlier. It's a bunch of things that, like, little things that I just put on either some poster boards from the Dollar Tree or my little light box, which I won on Jennifer's Lives. The thing I have to do with the light box, I have to put in some. I bought some white contact paper to put in there because it's a nice little light box. And it works fine. It's just the walls of it are that like silver aluminum foil texture and color, and I just want it to be like crisp white, so I don't have to remove any backgrounds and such. So, power source next week. You do that, Glamma. I'll be living vicariously through you. I am getting a few things from ThreadUp. I mentioned that in my video that I posted yesterday, that my one exception to not sourcing was going to be, well, two exceptions, if I get stuff for free from people, and also using that ThreadUp credit that I had. So I ended up purchasing 4 activewear pieces from pretty decent brands on ThreadUp. I have like 1 or 2 Alpha Lead pieces in there, which is a brand I found for the first time recently and sold fairly quickly for good money. And one of those is a plus size, so that's going to be good. And then 2 others, maybe one pair of Athleta and then something else. So I have those coming in whenever FedEx decides to deliver them. I'm supposed to deliver them today. They didn't. Whatever. So yeah, that's as much new inventory as I have coming in. Listing as much clothing as possible. A couple of fleece sweaters, just gonna throw. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm listing a bunch of jeans right now because I had to get a denim box. All right, what we're gonna do real quick. See how? Oh, only one that got messed up when I was relisting. Look at that, Mercari. All things considered, that's not bad. So we're relisting. You know what? Let me drop the rest on this. Relisting a bunch of things. Yep, and there she goes. So yeah, like I said earlier, I relisted and listed already this morning. So I'm at 20 relists now for the day, and just listed my 4th item for the day. First on the live though. So for anyone keeping track. Yeah, so here are some things I haven't relisted and I'm just pushing back. Like scarves, which don't love selling scarves to begin with, and Ugg boots, and like this warm number. I have this teddy bear tapestry blanket. Oh, that's gonna get pixelated if I zoom in. That I'm gonna wait to relist until after Glamma's auction, because I'm doing a little bit of a Christmas in July segment, so, and I'm gonna show that one. I have some Halloween stuff that I'm gonna relist soon, but yeah, mostly sweaters and things, like very wintry things, themed things, snow pants, that sort of thing. Yeah, so this one's a Christmas sweater. So yeah, I've been putting off listing those. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do modified newest. Yeah, so today I relisted a swimsuit, a bunch of shorts, a dress, that sort of thing. And then these 3 I listed earlier. These 2 out of my own closet. This Barbour men's shirt I got from the bins. So that's those 3. And then the jeans makes 4 new so far. Hello, Squirrel. Hey, Kristen, good to see you. Listing clothes now. The hard goods are already done. Nice. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us. What kind of clothing are you listing? Hope you found some good stuff. I know you usually do. If you guys don't know, the squirrel here is in, I think, somewhat in Glamour's neck of the woods, right? And find some good stuff, usually. So, love to watch me a good bins thrift trip and haul every piece of clothing but one. Hard goods are up to bed. Oh, you know, it's bad when the clothing resellers start listing their hard goods. That's really when we have nothing else left. I don't know. I might just speak for myself, but hard goods plus anything else that's not clothing gets pushed to the side. I have, I think, like 11, 13 pairs of shoes to list, and some of them are really, really good shoes. So I need to photograph them and list them. I had to clean a few, but most of them are actually in good shape, so I really have no excuse to not list them. All right, what are we listing here? Something with puckering. Oh, it's one of these obscure brands from my denim box that's actually worth something. So I don't know about the puckering, but we'll try. So apparently Mott & Bow is like a fairly expensive brand, and normally these would go for like 35 to 40, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna be listing them for like, I don't know, 28 and take offers. I can never get my background removed. Please. Right? Lemon knows what's up. When we list hard goods, it's like, I have no other choice. But yeah, I've been debating because it's just gonna be hot for the foreseeable future, but I do need to go through my storage unit and just look through my inventory, make sure everything is in order. So I've been debating to just one of these days when I don't have my kid, not tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to do it tomorrow, but just to get up like at the crack of dawn and go to my storage unit as soon as I can basically get in there, which is 6 a.m. And just knock it out in the morning at some point. But that is not a very tempting plan. So the only place I want to be at 6 a.m. is my bed. Okay, let's see if I can find out anything about these jeans. Okay. Yeah, once you start tripping over stuff, it's really like just list the shit. Sorry, stuff. But yeah. It's funny because now my little reselling shelf over here is all cleaned up and nice and organized. And I'm like, oh, I'm done. And it's like, no, you're not. You organized it so that you would know what to list. And now you actually need to list the stuff that's fairly nicely organized. But that's not where it's supposed to live. All right. Mott and Bow jeans. What is this abbreviation? HSKI. I don't know if the Jane is the style. Mott and Bow Jane jeans, I guess. Here, let me actually share this tab instead so that we can all do some research and learn something together. All right, so here we are. Okay, ThreadUp does not have them listed very high. That's probably why they send them to me. eBay, 35, and comps are similar to that. So ThreadUp is listing them low. Skinny jeans. Yeah, this is them. And mine are. No, thank you. What color are mine? Already forgot. Probably this medium blue, I would say. That's probably it. I'm gonna use the stock photo. No, haven't decided. I might. Yeah, it's definitely not that. Medium blue. Anyway, so oh, look at that. You can get them in a 2-pack and get a discount. Yeah, so retail for 120. I mean, they don't seem to be all that, if I'm going to be honest with you. Just from, feeling the quality and such. But all right, let's go with this number and go back to Avendu. Yeah, these were one of the few pairs where I was like, all right, they have some puckering, but I'm mostly curious to see how they're going to do, like how many likes I'm going to get. Is this brand anything people are looking for? And then if they sell for cheap, that's fine. Like sometimes, especially when you get the stuff either for cheap at the bins or in a ThreadUp box, you list it for research purposes. No, Georgie ran out of chocolate. That is not good. I had some ice cream before hopping on here so that my sweet fix would be taken care of. There she is. Hello, Glamour.
Hello. Mwah. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Tackle hugs.
Tickle hugs. I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, stop tripping over Wedgwood plates, George. That's
My
not
nails
good. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, that's how I do.
Anyway. How are you, my love?
I'm good. I got my iced coffee.
Look, ice water. Here, hold on. Oh, you got iced coffee, not ice water?
For some reason, I got up at like 6 a.m. and just started cooking, and I don't know why. I may have been hungry. Is the only thing I can think of. I had like boiled eggs and already cooked bacon in the fridge. Literally, all I had to do was just toss it in the microwave for 5 secones, and that would have been breakfast.
Yeah, I
did chicken noodle soup because my sister's sick, so I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hope she's doing better soon.
Yeah.
I heated up some food late last night, and I was like, that was stupid, but I needed to eat, so, you know.
I mean, girls got to eat.
Girls got to eat.
It ain't going to run itself. Yeah.
Indeed.
You don't want to sell them. They're too pretty. I know. I have some shoes like that. I had a thing that I got for Christmas, and since this isn't on my channel, I can go ahead and tell on myself. My kids got me, my middle son got me a Fitbit Versa because I had mentioned in passing to my youngest son, I should pick myself up one. Now I mentioned this in like a sort of passing, yeah, I should, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't like, I really want, it was none of that. So I get this Fitbit Versa 4 for Christmas, new in the box, brand new. It's been sitting on my dresser for 6 months.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm not wearing it, and I feel awful that they went out and spent all this money on this thing. So I am going to just list it and sell it.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe I can buy something pretty with it. I don't know. So I did, and my husband gave me the most stink eye. He gave me kind of a stink eye. He was like, "You sold that?" And I'm like,
I mean, let's be honest. In some fashion, the money's probably going to go back to your kids. Like, you're going to get them something.
That's the thing. I mean, his beautiful bride has a birthday in literally like 14 days, and she's gonna get cash. So probably every single cent of that plus extra on top is gonna go to her. So I don't feel horrible about it, but I feel a little bad about it.
I mean, I hear that.
I'm human, but I'm human, and they're my children, and they were trying to please me, and it was very sweet. But my God, what the F is a fat lady going to do with the Fitbit Versa? Not much, I can tell you that. And I'm not going to wear some big black chunky watch, which the whole freaking thing, why I didn't wear the Versa.
Yeah.
I'm like, ew, that's ugly. Until they make a cute one.
Yeah, it's big.
That's
Yeah, listen, if it makes you feel better, I'm about to pull birthday presents that my kid got a year ago and has pretty much never touched. And I'm about to sell them. To sell them.
They're sitting at your house. They're sitting in your house doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. If they were bringing your child joy, it'd be different, right?
Yeah. And one of them is a Nerf gun, which I feel like initially when he opened it, he was excited. But then he also, he's never asked. I kind of stashed it away because the last thing I need is for my kid to run through a very small apartment shooting things at me. Because that's how that's going to pan out. So he's never even asked.
He doesn't even have a cat to shoot at.
Yeah. He never asked for it. There were other things, I literally regifted one of the things he got from a friend for his birthday. I repackaged that and gifted it to him for Christmas. He didn't even blink. Has he played with it since Christmas? Also no. So it's
sell it.
I'm gonna sell it.
Turn it into some rent or some chicken nuggets or something that
I mean, it's not like the kid is not costing me an arm and a leg. So I'd rather sell it and invest it in this year's birthday. And we'll do some fun things, and I'll get him stuff he actually needs and wants, and
you do know that 20 years from now, there's gonna be a Children of Resellers trauma group where they're all their moms sold off their shit.
Except they don't remember it. That's the thing. My mom was always pretty good about going through stuff with me, But I do remember one time I had like a little plush dog. It was actually like more like a hand puppet, and I really loved it. And she said I gave her permission to sell it, or like not even sell it, donate it. And I was like, no, I was very emotionally connected to that one. So I don't know what happened. It could well be that I said, you know, in passing, like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, hey,
but
curvy
that
nerd.
That one. Hey, curvy nerd. Hello.
Also, George has run out of chocolate. That is not good.
I know. I saw that. I was like, oh,
that's tragic. That's
brutal.
A tragedy. Tragedy.
No. I hope you're doing well. It's too dang hot in Virginia.
Oh, it's too dang hot in Missouri. Look at me. I'm wearing like
No.
I'm wearing a, well, they don't call it a W beater anymore, but yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
Literally I'm not going to show you, but I'm like in bike shorts, which I'm never, but I'm just walking around the house by myself, so it's fine.
I'm in Old Navy striped pants because they had a pocket and I could photograph.
We found some toffee
eclairs. What a wonderful substitute.
It is boiling. It's boiling, and we're sitting in the steam. That's the problem. And I think, Jamie, are you in Virginia Beach or something? You're closer to the water, right? I'm in the middle of the swamp. Williamsburg is a swamp. It was literally built on a swamp. So it's brutal.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Johnny mentioned the other day that he and Robert are heading there for a weekend.
Yeah, they were there in June, I think. I think it was the same weekend when my friend was visiting, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it to like try and see them. But
no, but he just mentioned it the other day that he's going to be going.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Because I know
Veronika while you're there.
Because I know he just went for his birthday. So, but maybe they're going back. Chesapeake,
yeah.
Myrtle Beach is South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah.
But close. It's not. It's like 3 hours from here. Yeah.
It's on the ocean. It's whatevs.
Yeah.
It's some ocean stuff. It's ocean things. Us river girls don't understand. We don't get it.
I was gonna take my kid there for a weekend this summer, but I don't think we're gonna.
Oh my god! Y'all should see this when I pull my hair down. It's so funny. It is literally like a giant afro. It's so cute.
All right, I'm gonna go back to accountability here because otherwise I don't do anything and I'll just chat. But you list.
You list. I'll talk to the chat for a minute. I've got my stuff on draft, so I can list, but will might not be the same thing.
I'm not stopping you. Oh, so what happened with your live?
Oh, it was just like the next morning I pulled it up and YouTube was like not monetized and contains, and I had an 18 plus warning on it. But I looked back at it and I was like, yeah, they're kind of right, because I started off cursing. I'm like, F these mother effing effers. So I was like, oh yeah, you need to control your stuff. It was therapeutic, so I have no regrets. It was fun. To tell all these brides that they were, being stupid heads and grooms and momzillas and all that jazz.
Yeah, if you start off like that, because I think it's like in the first minute or something, if you already have a bunch of curses, it's like,
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, yeah, not monetized, even though you said 18 plus. And I'm like, okay, fair assessment, YouTube.
I mean,
I felt that was fair.
You can leave it up, though. It's just not monetized.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't think so. If I had gotten a super chat, maybe, but then I would have had to argue about the super chat being,
I have one or two that are not monetized because I just had like more than a 10-second clip of something. But I was like, you know what, that one is, and it's not a strike, it's just a claim, and you just do not monetize. And I was like, it was in a like Vlogmas thing, and I'm like, I'm not gonna take it down and edit it, because the reason I included whatever music clip was for some purpose that was funny, and I was like, I'm gonna make like 3 cents on this video. I don't really care.
Yeah,
now, if it was my one video that makes me all my money.
Yeah, that evergreen video.
Yeah, that one's good. No strikes, no nothing.
That's the one, by the way, guys. If you need to learn how to remove color transfer, Veronika actually has a video on that. It's been out for a while, and it has gotten a lot of hits. It's absolutely fantastic. I tried the same thing with a bedbug video, but people hate getting ooped out apparently. So
yeah,
who knew?
Because the thing is, as soon as you Google like any bug products, it then also suggests ads and just like keeps it all in your algorithm. And I'm like, I don't need to be seeing more bugs. I need to see less bugs.
Right.
So,
Well, and I'm just like, I'm like socially awkward at the best of times anyway. So you can imagine.
I mean, that's the funny thing. That video though, that it would figure that the one video where I'm like, I mean, I did my hair somewhat cute, but I'm like wearing like some shirt I wear to sleep. I'm like, I'm just gonna film this real quick because Ellie said it was a good idea to talk about this product. It was like not like a professional thing at all. And had I known this was the one to go viral, I would have done a few things differently. But, or not viral. I wouldn't say it went viral, but it's going on, I think, 36,000 views or something.
That's pretty viral in our neck of the woods.
I mean, like, it's not like, but that it's been out for 3 years. So it's just, at this point, I think YouTube suggests it as one of the first videos if you look up how to remove color transfer or something.
Yeah.
It's one of the first to pop up. So that helps.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
You found the niche hard to. And that is a how-to that most resellers and actually a lot of people in general need to know.
Yeah. And I think that's why it's successful, because it's not reseller specific.
Right.
It's very universally applicable. I get questions on it still to this day. They're like, oh, would you use it on this and this? And I'm like, listen, I'm not the authority on this stuff.
Yeah.
Read the instructions on the side.
Check the side of the can.
Yeah, I'm like, I probably wouldn't use it on this, or I would, like, I try to, I still comment, like, I respond to all the comments on there, which it's not that many, and it's like every once in a while I get one. But yeah, it's still, and when I look at my analytics, it's still one of the videos that's constantly like my most viewed. Like even now in this current period, it gets more views than my recent stuff.
By the way, my sinuses are making me yawn. I'm engaged. I'm in. I'm not, yeah.
Even if you're not, it's fine. It's Saturday night after a holiday. Jamie, I hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've definitely done that.
I've done that on my Sunday morning brunch where I'm like, man, I'm wrecked. I can't.
Yeah, at some point, just taking the plunge. I mean, I look back at like my first couple of videos, or even like videos that I made, maybe not so much a year ago, but like maybe 2 years ago, where I'm just like, geez, you put that out there into the world. And I mean, now it's like my stuff's still not perfect, and I just embraced it. Like my camera that I use is not perfect. My video resolution is not where I want it to be. My lighting is sometimes not where I want it to be. Just a lot of things. Sometimes my audio, like there's background noise that I wish I could filter out some more, but it's also like I can't worry about that stuff,
Yeah, that's why I started going live, because I'm like, if you start picking it apart, you're gonna pick it to death.
Yeah.
And that's why I just started going live, and I'm like, you know what, screw it. Whoever thinks whatever,
yeah,
good for you.
Yes.
I hope that makes you feel better about yourself or whatever. I don't care. Yeah. I honestly do not. I'm like, look, I'm one-on-one with the people who are subscribed to my channel and active and engaged or like the chats or whatever. That's who I'm there for.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for more professional content, there is a lot of professional content out there. Go help yourself, honey. Exactly. With my blessing. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like I don't aspire to be like this person or that person. Would I like more views on certain videos? Sure. Would I like more engagement? Sure. But also, would I freak the F out if I had 50,000 people regularly watch my content and what I do with my life?
How do you keep up with the chat like that?
Yeah, not only the chat, but it's also like just the mere thought of, honestly, the thought that one of my videos has like that many views is like that many people looked at my face on the internet, and like not just my face, but like me talking. Kind of terrifying, so I try not to think about it. But like if I had content with like 1 million views or something, honestly, terrifying to me. Swampy,
because then there's the there goes your privacy ever.
Exactly. And like I try to protect that as much as I can, but also if there was some real crazy person out there, it's not like were unfindable. You know what I mean? So
Right.
and I have too much to protect on that end where I'm like, no, thank you.
That's 6.
So like I would like my channel to grow a bit more, but like there's a point where I'm like, okay, that would be enough for me.
So I have 10
I'm
things
not gonna
that
lie, that YouTube, that like YouTube play button that you get when you hit whatever 500,000 subscribers, it's kind of cool, but also whatever. I'll never get there. All right, what are you listing?
Cole Haan black leather ankle boots, men's,
Nice.
size 10. Yeah,
Ooh,
I got them
hello.
I got them in that Goodwill blue box.
High waisted.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
They have red shoelaces. I'm not real fond of that. So I think somebody put some ugly shoelaces on them, but I just let them go because I'm like, you know what? I squirted the inside when I got them on Thursday. I opened the box and then I took the shoes in the other room to sanitize them.
Yeah.
And then once I squirted the insides, I was like, okay, I can either try to shine these up and really buff them and make them look good, or I can be like, you know what, these are a little worn in, but they're still very good shoes, and love them or leave them. And I think I went with love them or leave them. I was just like, okay, yeah.
Which is fine. And with the shoelaces, that's like the easiest thing to replace. And I mean, I know people get weird about these things, but that's like the people on HGTV who don't buy a house because they don't like a light fixture. You know, like you can't replace that super quickly. So shoelaces, you can switcheroo. Picture. Oh wait, I already say that.
They said lace up. Laces can, of course, be replaced by buyer.
Sure. Do your own stuff. Oh, it's funny. I sold a pair of shoes last week, which they already lowballed me, and I was like, fine. And then she left me a 5-star review on a Poshmark, but she said they had a strong smell of Febreze. I'm like, that's interesting because I don't use Febreze to spray my shoes, but okay. Like, I don't know what you're smelling, but all right. So the nice thing about Poshmark, in case y'all didn't know that, when you get any comments from your buyer on a review that's 4 stars or less, it's not showing up on your page. But if you get, a love note, as they call it, with your 5-star rating, it shows up on your page publicly. But if you don't like what they wrote, you can easily remove that. It doesn't even need to be approved by Poshmark. There's just like a bunch of buttons you click, and it will not show up. It will still show up on the back end. It will not show up on the front end. And I did that with this particular one because I just feel like people feel very strongly about the smell of clothing and things. Yes. And I didn't want something misleading like that on my page because I have a very sensitive nose, and if I cannot smell anything on there, it doesn't have a strong smell of anything. Like, that's the thing. And I haven't had a cold or anything. And so the fact that she was like, it smells strongly of Febreze, I'm like, no, it didn't. And even if it smelled like something, it didn't smell bad. I was like, I just don't need that front and center.
It smells strongly of Febreze. Girl, you are so lucky. Do you know some of the things that have shown up in my mailbox?
And again, I don't use Febreze.
That's why I'm going.
I don't know. You're fine. So I don't know what she was smelling. I don't with my shoes, really. I don't put anything like that has a strong scent of anything on it, unless I use Goo Gone, and then it smells like citrus and orange for a second, but that smell fades. So I packed them up and everything, and I pack something and I was like, this has like a faint perfume that smells still, because once I pack it up and put it in my storage unit, it's sitting in like a Ziploc bag, so it's not airing out or anything. And sometimes I pull something out and I'm like, okay, well, this smells a little bit like perfume, but unless it smells bad, I don't worry about it. So like, I know they didn't have a strong odor of any kind. So I'm just like, you know what? I feel like that's going to be misleading to potential buyers. And I don't know how much people on Poshmark look at love notes. I don't. I'm not that guy. Like, I don't care. Same with eBay. Like, I usually don't look at anyone's feedback if they're buying from me. And I don't sell anything that's
Thank you, George.
High price.
Preach it. Yes, you better testify.
Yes. Yeah, and the thing is, again, I think for the most part, when I send out items, they don't smell like really anything. And then you just, you wash them anyway. With shoes, you can't do that. But yeah, and I have one leather jacket hanging here that I'm looking at right now that I need to list. But that one smelled strongly of perfume. So I've been doing like the vodka water mix spray and like letting it air out, and just now I can walk by it and not smell it anymore. So I'm like, okay, now I can photograph it, list it, and still, if you get close to it, you still smell it. So I'm going to disclose that. That's the other thing. If any of my items have any sort of noticeable odor that I cannot get out, I will disclose that, because I know people are sensitive, because I am sensitive to that, So again, this comment was just like, that's just not going to be front and center on my page. So anyway,
I feel like, although I did find, I've got Febreze fabric spray, right, with like the Downy, and I started using like half of the bottle and then putting the other half of the bottle to the side, and then I'll fill up the other half with vodka. Yeah. And if I spray it with the Febreze vodka mixture, it tends to get rid of the strongest of the perfumes more quickly.
Yeah. I did water and vodka, and it took a few like sprays.
Yeah, you just have to be careful on silk with that, because watermarks will show up on silk like that.
Yeah, and this one, it's leather, and then I think the lining is just polyester. And it has some like other minor flaws too, but it's still cute, and it's a Wilson's leather.
Still wearable, yeah.
Very cute too. So I'm like, no, we're gonna list her and just disclose. Honestly, I like the smell. It was like early 2000s in the club girly perfume smell. That's the only way I can describe it. That's honestly probably when they bought this leather jacket. It's so like very, very like a sweet and very girly scent that I personally don't hate. It wouldn't be my thing to wear it, but every time I walk by, I'm like, I don't mind this. Like, it smells kind of nice. But yeah. Yeah, and it's every once in a while I get something that I can't, wash or treat the way I like, or it smells like. If I stop picking up things where I can tell immediately they're smelling like smoke, and I'm gonna have a hard time getting it out, unless it's something super, super special. Because I've had that before, and I disclosed it, and people were still like, it smells like smoke, and I'm like, it wasn't a listing. So it's just not worth my time to do that. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, anything coming from the bins that's not new with tags gets washed, unless it's like some wool, cashmere, angora.
Well, and then even then you like we sanitize them before we bring them even into our homes, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I chuck them straight into the wash, but yeah.
I spray everything down with Lysol and I let it sit in my car.
I know. When I come back from the bins, I'm like, I need this processed as quickly as possible. So it's literally, I walk through the door, I drop it, I go pee, and then I start the laundry.
Yeah, then you start a load of laundry. That's also really smart.
And then I thoroughly wash my hands. Well, actually, I do that before I pee, but then I wash them again because I'm touching everything again. Anyway, too much information. This is the kind of content you guys are here for. Good thing it's not a members only live. Although they tend to be more chaotic. Oh yeah, let's list some Madewell jeans, shall we?
Size 7.
Should probably list the one great pair from my box. I don't know about great, but like, the one thing that wasn't Old Navy or Time and True.
Go girl. I mean, it's Michael Kors, but it says MK, but I feel like it should just say Michael Kors. Yeah, it's just Michael Kors. Okay, black. It's like some rain boots.
Uh-huh.
They came in the Goodwill box, and I kept 3 pairs of shoes and got rid of 4 pairs of shoes that were just either too beat up or too cheap to list.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one of the 4 that I kept 4. One of them was that Louis Vuitton pair of shoes, so I don't feel bad.
Don't.
Yep.
We all need nice.
Leisure.
Now, what was the purpose of this picture, Veronika? I can tell you what it was. My hand must have slipped, and I wanted to take a picture of the back tag and moved my hand too fast.
Okay, I'm gonna do remove casual, and we're gonna do rubber. They've got ribs, but they don't have rubber. That's funny.
Callie,
and girlhood core. Why not?
I can't
I don't even know what the freak they mean sometimes with this stuff. I swear.
Same. All right, Madewell, Callie, Demi, Booch.
Smoking and listing.
Smoking and listing.
Smoking and a listing. George, you were so right for that statement. People buy used clothing and they're like, oh no, it doesn't smell like it just came out of a store. And I'm like, yeah, you dink.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't send out things that are like straight up stinky. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't. Because I don't like to receive things that are straight up stinky. And I have received things that are absolutely smelly. And guess what? I still, if the garment was okay otherwise, I still left 5 stars and it just didn't say anything. Because I'm, trying to be supportive and such. And I'm not going to call them out. If I really felt strongly about it, I would message them. But aside from that, no. So, anyway. All right, this person has them listed. Oh, but hers are size 35. She has them listed for $68. Not bad. All right, Maywell, I see ya. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to remove the background. Oh, please. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna remove that.
I don't even know what else to say about Elton John Gold Tone Passport Book and Luggage Tag Set New in Box. That's about all I can say about that.
Elton John.
Yeah, I think it was from the Yellow Brick Road tour, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Home.
Maggie Doodle, hello, gorgeous. How are you? It is good to see you, my lady.
Okay. No, not home. Where does luggage go? Where do you find luggage?
Accessories?
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
Let's try, instead of home, let's try women, accessories.
Don't list luggage often, so...
Yeah. There's nothing that says travel. Hair accessories, glasses, umbrella watches. Nope. Key and card holders? Maybe? No. I'm just going to have to do other.
Yeah.
Here's the brand designer, Elton John. I mean, I would have hoped that he would have. It's got his name all over it. Gold.
Okay, Madewell, you're not helpful with your description. Not at all.
Pop art.
Madewell.
Oh, I'm live with Veronika. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey, Gamba.
How's it going?
I'm not actually. I've got my screen covered up because I'm smoking. What's up?
Please behave.
Go on mute.
Demonetized. Thank you.
Hang on, I'm going to go on mute for a second, guys.
All right. Go misbehave then. I feel like my phone keeps lighting up, but then I don't see anything. So that's interesting. All right. Madewell, Callie, Demi Boot, Light Wash, Cropped Kick, Flare, Leg, jeans. Put the jeans in there, Veronika. If you could spell it, it would be helpful. What size are you? 30. Maggie, what are you doing tonight? Are you listing? Are you hanging? Are you relaxing? Are you doodling? Doodling is a great pastime. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, I should just go live and doodle.
It was glorious. But days are always glorious after you just take a major shine. Sorry.
Sorry.
They can hear you. The water was warm. The bidet water was warm.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the House of Glam.
Hey,
Y'all need to stop.
Maggie Doodle.
I was on the bidet for so long. I ran the cold water.
You ran the cold water out?
Yeah.
I'm going to mute Glamour so I can talk to Maggie for a second. Finalizing a YouTube video to go live tomorrow morning. Nice! I'm going to have to check that out. Glamour, I muted you. So when you're ready to come back and talk to us instead of Glamour.
I just said he took the Scheisse of the century.
Great!
It was magnificent.
Thank you for sharing.
There were some digestive issues. Hi, Maggie Doodle. That's what he was describing to me. How he was on the toilet for so long.
What a welcome to Maggie Doodle to be framed by Glampa's poop stories. Thanks,
I'm
Grandma.
so sorry, my dear fashionista. You know I love you.
Oh,
Doodle's doing a video tomorrow. Yay! Okay, you doing a live tomorrow morning too?
I think she's
nice.
Pushing it live. Like,
oh, cool.
If
it's not in the middle of my live, I'll go watch it.
Yeah.
If it's in the middle of my live, I'll tell everybody to go watch it after. So worth tuning in for. Oh, Maggie Doodle, I love it.
By me.
I hope we're having a fashion moment. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I do love it. Okay, I better get back to listing this. God, I forgot the Elton John luggage tags. Original price. Who cares?
Oh, good Lord.
I'm gonna put $20 on it, on the set, and call it a
Maggie,
day.
I don't blame you. I can only do like late in the day lives. Whenever I try to do like a daytime live, which is not often because I usually am working.
She said, "No, good Lord, never live." Not everybody is as willing to wander out into awkward social traffic as me, I think. Like, I'm so ready to get hit by an awkward social traffic car.
Oh, we know.
I just, where's that filter? I don't know. I put it down somewhere when I was 49 and I forgot to pick it back up.
Must have lost it.
Yeah. Between the pandemic and turning 50 a few years ago, I was just like, no, I'm done. I'm done with bras. I'm done with filters. I'm done with people pleasing.
Also, just the state of the world in general. It's like we don't have time for filters anymore.
Yeah.
Like the shit's on fire. Like it's,
I'm a reformed people pleaser. I have to say, I was a people pleaser my entire life. I was actually in the people pleasing business for 32 years and retired from it. And once I retired from that, I was like, you know what? I'm retiring from people pleasing in general, unless if it's my close friends, if it's my family, if it's somebody that I consider family or that I know would be at my funeral.
Yeah.
Then I, or would at least send flowers, then I can be a people pleaser. Those instincts kick in. But other than that, the general public, sorry.
I'm working on it. I'm still, in a salary job. So part of me.
You have to be careful.
But in private, a little bit
you
less.
have to be careful what you put out there on the internet when you're in a salary job. Don't do what I do, kids. Don't do what I do until you're retired.
Maggie, honestly, we're just winging it.
We are.
Some days I'm like, I'm so uninteresting. I appreciate the handful of people who still humor me and hang out and watch. Like,
we all got a list. I mean,
yeah. And also, sometimes it's really just background.
Yeah.
And I always try to not have any like dead air. That's why I have the music going. So if I'm really focused in on my listing and I'm not talking for a minute, there's at least something to listen to. So, I try to put some thought into it, but also this is not
I gotta
quality
look up this stupid neck pillow that I'm reselling. That was from Amazon,
neck.
and now I have to look up the stupid number. Headrest pillow for car seat and resting in car and office. New, made in China. Stupid. Bob 8H9
Bob.
footage. I'm just gonna put neck pillow new in bag.
I mean, did you buy it on Amazon?
No.
Oh, so I was like, you can just pull all that information straight from your account.
I'm literally putting black neck pillow for car plane. I don't know, whatever they've got on the tag, that's what I'm putting.
Ergonomic comfort, something.
Oh, there we go. Ergonomic comfort comes in its own bag.
How nice. Type jeans. Like, okay, seriously, eBay, if you're just gonna give me one option, but it's mandatory for me to put it in, just put it in for me then. Like, I know this is the venue form, and I don't know what it looks like on eBay, but I'm feeling not too different.
Yep. Again, I'm not entirely sure where to put this. I guess there's no travel.
I mean, Poshmark does limit you a little bit in that way.
Yeah, there's no travel category.
Yeah.
Okay, home, pets, women, accessories.
What I do in those situations, I look up just like, I don't know, like neck pillow on Poshmark and see where other people put it.
Oh, what a smart idea. You're such a clever girl.
Girl, I have my moments. Work smarter, not harder.
Poshmark, neck premium travel neck pillow. Okay, I can do that. Super soft memory foam washable cover eye mask. Okay, don't get all fancy now. Let's see. Category women other.
Yeah.
Style tags travel. Okay, got it. I mean, everybody pretty much knows what a neck pillow's for.
I mean, if you go on Poshmark to buy a neck pillow, then that's literally what you're typing in, and so I don't think you know, if you cannot narrow it down to that category, then you're not. So
yeah, I'm gonna
keyword
women other this too.
Oh, Georgie, I just saw your message. Hold please. Hold please. Hold please. If you're still here. It says you just sent it. So here we go. Hello, Patrick Murphy. I hope you're doing well. Sure you still got all your 10 fingers? Because Patrick Murphy
work too. Yeah.
Patrick Murphy doesn't strike me as one to mess around with fireworks for 4th of July.
He does not mess around and find out.
He also just does not. He does not F around, period. We know that.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true.
All right,
okay,
Depop.
So I popped it up there for $12 because I needed something that was. I got this from a reseller who does like big pallets, and they've done like Target and Amazon and stuff like that. And I just thought, oh, that'd be handy to have. And then I realized we had like 4 neck pillows, and what we did not need was another neck pillow.
Yeah,
so
it was here.
Poshmark pile, and I told you I'm getting to. Yay! I'm fangirling.
Good morning.
Good morning, Georgie.
3 in the morning.
Oh my god!
I know.
Party don't start till.
I've run out of chocolate and I've run out of cocktail. It's not good.
Damn.
Oh, now you're out of cocktail and chocolates. What?
That's where we come in because we're so sweet.
I do have some candy left.
Are those Werther's?
Okay.
They're like just toppies.
Oh,
they're not worth proper withers.
Patrick says when I do F around, it's funny.
And then Papa wants me to go out because some friends of ours just texted us. Actually, my baby mama texted us, and she was like, "Hey, what's everybody up to tonight? Where to party at?" And we're like, "Party's on our way." I'm just gonna toss on. I'm even gonna leave this and just.
Wait a minute, you're still going out at this hour? Jeez.
Oh yes.
Goals.
Of course.
Not goals, actually, no.
I mean,
glad
we may be old, but we're still party. So yeah,
Good
we got
for
rid of
you.
all these. We finally get all these kids out of our house. What do you
That's
think we're gonna do? We're gonna drink like we're teenagers and then stumble around for the next 3 days. It's
Fair
gross.
enough.
Fun.
Fair enough.
Fun and gross all at once.
I mean, honestly, see, that's my thing. Like, I don't have any desire to go partay, but it's also like, if I do, I still get my kid back like the next day, and then I have to work the day after, and it's like, it's less fun when you have all those things going on. But if you're retired, go off.
Vintage 90 bird dogs.
Georgie, you're still listing?
I am. I'm just listing this. Have you ever heard of Jake Owen?
No.
Country singer.
Wait a minute. That's an athletic person, I think, or a country person. Let's see, Jake
He's a
Owen.
country singer.
Same.
Oh, he looks like he used to be in Matchbook 20. I don't know.
Matchbox 20.
Matchbox 20. That's it. Yeah. Oh, it's a concert shirt. If somebody loves Jake Owen, they're gonna love it.
Yeah.
I'll put it.
Why am I listing? I'm not listing stuff.
You picked the wrong girls to. Oh, hold on. Let me text Papa and see. Let me text Grandpa and see if he
Knows who Jake Owen is?
yeah. I'm just gonna go. Who is Jake Owen?
Hey, Glamma, I don't know how to break this to you, but you can ask the internet that. It'll probably
This
be
is
like,
more fun to make.
Google.
It's more fun to make Dennis come running out here in his underwear.
Hey Siri, who's Jake Owen? I wish he would talk. Sometimes because I have her set to that's American country singer. I have my Siri set to a British voice. She doesn't sound super British, but I always forget that I switched it. And then when she does talk to me, I'm like, oh yeah, you're posh
She's
like
like,
that.
"Where's your daughter?
It's your daughter.
Where's your daughter?"
He's
Does
a
he
country
pick chicks
singer.
while drinking from a solo cup on his tractor? I bet he does not. A lot of the country music singers are actually not all that country. Good vintage condition, no flaws.
Y'all,
Size,
I'm at
medium,
830 listings now. Like, not tonight, but total.
medium.
Not happy about that.
Measurements are listed in photos. Select a category, men's.
Oh, here we go.
Shirts.
I was talking about hitting my listing limit with Vendu, so I can demonstrate what I was talking about. I could either upgrade my plan, which is more expensive, or I can add additional items, which is 20 additional listings for $319, and that's that. And pop goes the weasel.
Okay.
They increased it. It used to be under $3. But yeah, now I also get more background removals. Is this music really loud or is it me?
There we go.
No, that's good.
I feel like it's gotten louder.
Oh, we'll say blue since it's mostly blue. Sure.
Anyway, back to the chitty chat.
Yeah, it seems fine.
Okay, good.
90s
I put together some new little not
vintage.
mashups, but like music, because I have to upload it as one file. So I will join 3 songs and then put those up. So I put together some new ones for tonight, so we could list something.
Put $16 on it, and because I know that somebody's going to try to talk me down to about half off, so
Yeah.
for $8 it gets it out of my house, and I got it for $1, so I'm okay with that too.
Wait, what did you list?
It was a Bird Dogs long sleeve tee from the 90s. Yeah, I mean it was cool, but it's not like ooh. It's like it's like Volcom. It's like one of those things where if you're into that, if you're like a surfer or you're like super like that guy, or
I
you're
regularly forget Volcom existed.
Is that a Grey's Anatomy top?
Is that what?
Is that a Grey's
it
Anatomy?
is. It's Grey's Anatomy scrubs. I bet
Yes.
it's like a compression scrub.
This is really nice. It's kind of like tailored and just really seems like really good quality. Like it's almost like a Lululemon, little tight top situation. I don't know. I usually don't pick up a lot of Grey's Anatomy scrubs stuff, but this one was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, the stretch stuff is different. Okay, guys, I am going to wish everybody a wonderful night. I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, he texted immediately back and said country singer. I'm like, okay. Obviously,
I mean,
knew. I thought he was like a kicker or something.
I could ask the follow-up question like problematic country singer, unproblematic country singer, but
I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna let George Google that and have fun with that.
Oh God, have I put something
Actually,
problematic?
I'm gonna Google it real quickly for you because
now we're all invested. While you do that, I'm gonna check out the style number for this Grey's Anatomy thing, GRSW873.
Well, I do kind of like picking up problematic kind of like things. Like there was.
Oh, it said when did Jake Owen come out?
Oh, well,
that's when he. That's okay. That's not come out. That's like when did he like?
God damn it!
Yeah,
disappointed.
Right? I was like, hey, I
was like, good for you, country singer.
He's not Orville Peck. Is it?
Yeah. I mean, he's okay. He's like one of those generically handsome, like you look like you're generically handsome, but it's not like special handsome, like swoon worthy. Yeah. And then you probably have a boring, stupid personality.
Damn, Glamour.
I don't know.
Jake Owen ever do to you?
He's probably like, yeah, you probably have a boring, stupid personality, Glamour.
I'm just reading the Wikipedia, and he is an ally.
Good.
Oh, good.
Right.
Good.
Yeah. He's released a special song and given the proceeds to charity. So that's good.
Oh, I love that.
Good.
Okay, so maybe he did actually come out. Like, you never know.
Either way, now you can list the shirt and feel good about it.
So. That's good.
And I'm going to go drink, and I'm going to feel very good about that. So you guys have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight and list. And much love from the Glam Fam. And I'm outie. See ya.
Bye, Glamour.
Bye.
Bye. Georgie, you don't have your whole twinkly situation going on tonight.
Oh, I've been cleaning my desk. Like this desk has been sat here for about 2 years, and I have not cleaned it. And oh my God, you can tell. I was like putting my hand into this like place, and all I could see was dust. It's like one of those place things where you put your hand in, and it's got like that face with the mouth.
Yeah.
And you put kind of like that. So I was like, okay, we need to do something. And I literally had a whole like a bin, like a trash bag full of just rubbish, and it was just there, and now it's all clean, kind of. I put stuff back now, so it's now kind of like a bit. But the lights are here. I'm just a bit. Where is it? Let's have a look.
Because you actually inspired me to put mine up because every time I would watch you would have them going on. Did I not write? Oh, I need to find my inventory number. And I was like, I have lights like that. Oh, there they are. I was like, I have some. Where are they? And then I couldn't find them forever. And now I put them up. And I think I finally got them at a setting where they don't annoy me as much. But
yeah, these ones kind of just glow in and out like a little bit. And
I thought that's what these are doing, but then they're also doing blinky stuff. But at least I got it off the setting where they light up every time I say something, because that gets really creepy.
And it's like
really creepy. Because it's supposed to sync like through your music, but when you're just talking, it's just like, and I'm like, nope, we're not gonna do that. Oh, thank you, Glamour. She's keeping the life up.
Oh.
Okay, so I cannot list this Grey's. Well, I could, but I'm not trying to abandon you on the screen here. I have to find my inventory number for this Grey's Anatomy number. So we're just gonna put that in a draft because I didn't take a picture of it. Darn it.
Do you put the like a picture with the measurements on as well?
Yeah, I don't put that in the listing, but I just uploaded it so I can look at it while I'm listing. And then I put it in the description. I prefer to have it in the description.
Yeah, I do. I know, like on some people, like they've started putting them their display picture on Depop, because when you're scrolling through people's shops, they can see what's their size. Even though I keep telling them you can actually search within shops now. It's like it's not hard.
Interesting. See, that
Yeah.
shows you how little I never shop on Depop. I hardly ever, I mean, I list to Depop, but I don't engage with the platform as much because I just do it through Vendu.
Yeah.
So, yeah, most of the time I'm like, oh, that's what we're doing on Depop? Interesting. I made a sale on Depop like a week or so ago, so.
Woo,
Rare, but it happens. I keep selling like boots on Depop, which is kind of annoying because I offer free shipping and then I need to cover it myself. And they always go to the West Coast. I'm
Oh,
just
so it's like 3 or 4 states, and it's like, oh,
yeah. But these were actually pretty lightweight, so I paid a lot less than I thought I was going to. So I was not mad.
I kind of do okay on Depop. I feel like I was going through. I'm doing a video on like my stats over the past couple of months, and I was looking and I was like, okay, so April was it April? No, March was a really good month, and then April was a really bad month, but then it kind of upticked in May, and the majority of the stuff that was selling was shorts and footwear, which is weird. I know, weird, and but I have like so many shirts and so many t-shirts, and I don't have a lot of like footwear on it, and yet for some reason it keeps selling. So I think I might try and prioritize it and boost it. I think.
Yeah.
See if we can get some good sales.
I make so few Depop sales, so I feel like there is no real rhyme or reason. But I do, like, out of the things I do sell, if I had to narrow it down to one like particular category that sells more, where I sell more than others, it would be shoes, especially boots. So I don't know what that's about because I don't model my stuff.
Oh God, no.
The Depop girlies love, and I'm like, nah.
I know, yeah. I keep saying, like, whenever I go to a Depop event in London, they always like lay it on, like, oh, remember to model it. And I was like, excuse me, I've got like a size small here. Do I look like a small? No.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, I do this professionally and not.
But then when you see the other sellers, they're all like basically teenagers or like in the 20s, and they all look like models, and they're all like swanning around, and I'm just like, hi. Like,
listen, I stopped competing with the skinny girls a long time ago.
I was like, I'll just sit in the back and just write notes on my
right. Yeah, I don't know. I think Depop might be a little bit more. I don't know if it's more successful in the UK than it is in the US. I kind of feel like it might be, but I'm also not their target audience. I don't think
they've taken away fees for Depop sellers in the UK. And I don't know why. I don't know why if it's only the UK. I think they're trying it out. It's like a sample.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, I get the thing every once in a while where they're like, oh, no selling fees for anything that's listed and sold in this little time period. And I'm like, you have way too much faith into my skills here to sell on your platform. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find a stock photo for this. I doubt it, but we're gonna try. It's a sweater dress. This is not the season to list this, but here we are. I'm running low on seasonal things to list.
I was meant to go today to a kilo sale, and it's like £15 for like per kilo, and I usually get a lot of nice
for the Americans. That's a pound sale.
Sorry, British sterling. British sterling.
I understand kilo, but the other two people in the chat might not.
Kilo is it not kilo in America?
No, it's pound.
Is it like pound? I don't know how many pounds to the kilo. I'm sorry.
I want to say like 2-ish, but not exactly, because why would conversion be simple?
No, wait, pound.
Okay, I found a dress that looks exactly like this one, but is a different brand. But I think that's because it's one of those brands that just buys stuff in bulk.
Oh, there we go. It's bang on, almost £33. So, hang on. Did I get that right? Oh no, wait. Sorry, it's 2.2 pounds. Sorry,
it's a kilo.
50. Yeah, is a kilo.
Yeah, it was
Sorry,
close.
that's my bad. So yeah, you have to spend £15, British pounds to get 2.2 pounds. God, it's so confusing.
This is why you got kilo, because your
This is why
currency
you
is
get kilo.
down.
But like,
Could
I
have
was
just
going to go to
been euro, just saying. Anyway.
I didn't.
All right, I actually found a stock photo for this. Look at me go.
I did go into the thrift store today though, and I found a really, really nice denim jacket, and it's by something called. It's an Italian brand. It's called Strategic Business Unit, and
Interesting.
a couple of them in the States are up for like $100. There's one in the UK which is £140, British pounds, but. Yeah, I don't know. I only spent 12 on it, so I don't know. It looks pretty cool, but look at the inside. How cool is that?
Hold on, I need to find you because I'm looking for stock photos. Let me make you big. Ooh,
Ooh, it's piratey.
strategic
But it's like playing
what
on the
unit?
back. Strategic Business Unit (SBU).
Huh?
But yeah,
I would have
it's an
picked that up
Italian
on style alone, and it's on the inside. The pirate.
That's on the inside. Yeah, I thought it was be on the back, and it wasn't. I was a bit gutted.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I mean, still, that's
Yeah, it's still cool.
very
Still a cool jacket. And I think I went onto their actual website, and some of the stuff that they sell is like €399. I was like, eh? What?
Nice.
I mean,
I always
wouldn't
forget
do
what
that.
the conversion is from British pound to either euro or US dollar.
It used to be pretty good in the early noughties. It used to be pretty good, and now it's like the same. I mean, I went to France and I was converting like pound notes into euros, and it was something like I don't know, for £100 it was something like 120 euros. It wasn't that much.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't that much.
It's pretty.
So it's basically the same, I say.
Yeah.
I think the dollars is like a little bit more, but not too much. Like it used to be
It
for every
also,
pound,
yeah,
it's
it also
$1.
varies.
Yeah.
I know with my job, because we work with German partners a lot, every once in a while my colleague who handles our finances is like, you know what, I'm going to send this money this week because it's a better deal for us to send it now. Just because
Right.
I'm like, smart. Dark red. Fit and flare. Let's just call it fit and flare. Why not? Actually, put on the long sleeves. Size extra large, I believe. Honestly, kind of cute.
Oh, I found something called Creo Studios,
Let's see it.
and it looks kind of like the Universal Studio thing.
Oh, interesting.
But I also found this. This is another Creo Studio, but it's got like a little hello Jesus.
Interesting.
So I don't know if it's like a Jesus-y kind of thing, but they're both the same brand. And
Studios.
yeah, Creo. There's the tag. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Tag.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
There's some really good stuff.
Luxury ready to wear. British
Yeah.
fashion brand born in Manchester.
Is it? Is it a Manchester brand? That's near me.
That's what it says.
Ooh,
There you
that's
go.
pretty good. I feel like it's a young person's brand.
Yeah.
I
There
don't
are a
know. I'll
bunch of
put it-
listings coming up on ThreadUp for real cheap, but I don't know if they actually buy that brand.
I don't know. It just looked pretty cool, and I thought, I'll just put it on Depop.
Yeah. Oh no, all I'm getting here is unbranded. Okay, that's a different story. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny to me like what brands do well in which country, because I don't know if that would, like, I've never heard of that. I don't know how it would sell here, but I mean, there's always eBay, international shipping. Boom.
Exactly.
Never know.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I put up some. What did I sell this week? It was some Marks and Spencers, which is basically like a department store.
Yeah.
It's like a middle brow department store. I'm trying to think of an American equivalent. It's like a Barney's, and yeah, I sold some to the States. So I don't know if it's like to a British version that's moved over, but why would you? I mean, they were quite cheap. They were only like
Yeah.
in pounds.
I've found
And
Marks and Spencer
it's
before, and
about-
I'm like, it sounds like it could be good, but it's really not.
yeah, it's kind of just meh.
Yeah. I've sold like French designer stuff to somebody in Spain, so it's like, you never freaking know. You just
That
never
is
know.
cool though. I when I went to Belgium, I found some Fjallraven, which is like a Danish kind of outdoorsy brand, and
That's-
I got
Oh yeah, I know that one.
yeah, I got it from Belgium. I brought it back to the UK. I put it up online, and it sold to someone in Belgium, and I was like, that shirt has travelled more than I have.
Yes.
What's going on?
I always love when I pick up something at the bins near me, and then somebody who also lives close to me buys it. Like somebody who actually lives like in the same town where my bins are located. I'm like, girl, got yourself, but hey, this works for me.
Conversely, I don't like it when people message you and say, "Oh, I live around the corner. Can I come and pick it?" I'm like, "Oh no." But you know when they do like the location thing, it's like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
I don't want to know where. I don't want you to know where I live.
So I haven't gotten that on. It's what I got once. I shipped something from Poshmark, and I printed the label, and I took a double take because I'm like, wait, did the addresses get messed up? Because it's literally like several streets over from where I live, and so I took it to the post office. I think it got delivered the same day, and she messages me, she's like, "Oh, why didn't you tell me we're in the same town?" I was like, I can't have a off-platform conversation with you on Poshmark.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Sorry. Also, I mean, listen, it would have worked out better for me because I would have made more on it, not having Poshmark take out 20%. So it's like,
Yeah, but you've got to be careful because, like, even the slightest kind of, thing, they'll lock you out, and it's like, wow.
yes. And so I always make that clear. And if they push, I report them for off-platform transaction.
Yeah, because you don't know who. This is why I don't give out my store.
Mhm.
Because I get really funky messages. I get I get death threats. I can't. It's insane. It's insane.
Jesus.
Oh, hi, Quigley. Sorry, my dog's here. Hi, have you just woken up? Oh, good. Sorry, was I loud?
Georgie, why are people so mad at you that they're threatening you?
I don't know. People are crazy.
That is very true.
I don't know if it's because like I was probably I don't post anything incendiary or anything like,
No.
really bad at all. It's just, I don't know, some people are just psychotic. And I do have somebody who I know watches my content who I really don't like. I got told by kind of like a mutual acquaintance that they watch my channel.
Damn.
And that kind of freaks me out because they don't comment.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, ugh.
It's always those silent watchers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind like silent watchers, but like.
No, but if they're like hate watching you and
It's weird.
I don't know, have some axe to grind, I don't know. I try not to think about it. Again, I'm glad my channel is not as big as others are.
Yeah,
and I try not to think about, who watches what for what reason,
Yeah, it's like I want it to get I want it to be successful, and I want it to like get a little bit bigger, but then I can't imagine it. I see some people with like say 15 to 20,000, and they just have so many like the views on them. It's like 10,000 per video. It's like, how do you keep up with the comments? It'll do my head in.
I think you just don't at some point. Like I've seen that on people who have like millions of subscribers. I think they like will stick around for the first hour that the video is posted and respond to comments, and after that it's just whatever, So I can sort of see that. I don't know. I feel like if I hit 10K at some point, I would be excited. More than that, no, don't need it. And if I ever do, it's gonna take freaking ever. Because like getting to 1,000 was already rough enough. I'm still not at 1,500 right now, and I've been doing this for a while now. So it's like I'm also not really pushing for growth in that way. Because I don't have energy.
I think just like keep doing what you're doing, keep like throwing up a video, and just see where it goes. And it's nice to have like an evergreen video.
Yes.
I have one from last year which is pretty good.
Nice.
It kind of just like it basically says how I tricked eBay, and it's how to get out. It's how to get out of like below seller status.
Yes.
I basically tricked the algorithm into thinking I was doing a good job. And within a couple of weeks, I was out of below seller status. And the amount of people, I've got hundreds of messages of people going, "Oh my God, I was stuck in this for like months and months." And it was chaotic.
How-to videos, great.
Oh, what's that? Jackson Roy Kirk. Hello.
Well, the Jackson Roy Kirk has made it out of the hedges. Hello, Jackson.
Oh, is he the hedgerow stalker?
He's my little hedgehog. Yeah.
Ah.
I get my 9K friends to come over and say, "Aww,
Yay.
you're so popular with your 9K friends." Listen, I have I don't know how many followers I have on Instagram. Granted, a lot of those were follow for follow, reseller train bullshit, because I don't know who the frick I follow. I follow thousands of people that I have no idea who they are. But if all of them, I have 3,192 followers. If all of them would just subscribe to my channel, that would be lovely. But yeah,
you can usually tell as well some people who have bought followers because they don't watch their content, and you can see the views and the view count, and that the algorithm basically says, "Oh, people aren't returning to watch," so it doesn't push your content, so it's detrimental to you. That's why I'm don't do all the kind of buying views or buying thing, because it'll just ruin your channel.
Yeah, Jackson, I know you would, and it's a little creepy. Ashley, hello. That's totally fine. You don't have to talk. And also, Ashley, thank you for being a channel member, because you give me, first of all, your hard-earned money, and also you give me a reason to play this.
I thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, brother.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Why, thank you for supporting Veronika Mitka and her plans for world domination.
Haven't gotten to play that in a while, so
That's so good.
Love it. So thank you, Ashley. And thank you for being a member, for hanging out. Appreciate it. I do see you on my little member list, and I'm like, oh, somebody came back. It's nice. The membership thing is trippy. I try to provide something for the members, because obviously I don't, want to just sit here and not do anything when people actually pay for this. But it's tricky, because I'm I always just don't think I'm interesting enough for people to really want to see more of me, and maybe that's something for me to get over. But okay, what can I do that makes the membership worth it?
Yeah, I have to do something, and in the end, you're just doing a weird dance in front of it, dance monkey dance. That's what I'm
monkey dance. Yeah, so I try to do the members only what sells, because it just works out that way. That's just a little more exclusive for anyone who's a member. You can watch it live if you're interested, and then I just edit it and post it later for everybody else. I wish I could do more members only lives. It's just my schedule is too crazy for that. And then the other thing that I do is I release most of my videos early for members, and then the different tiers also have additional discounts and stuff in my stores and closet. But it's then you're asking people to give you more money, It's oh yeah, get a so-and-so % discount, but also give me more of your money. And I never feel comfortable doing that, but I did want to throw something in there. But that's the thing, though, with my channel. I'm just grateful if people just watch more than 50% of a video and leave a like. Yeah. And if they subscribe and find it in their heart to, leave a comment, awesome. Beyond that, no expectations. Not even that is my expectation. But I appreciate that so much. There's so much stuff on the YouTubes and the internet in general, and then I look at my feed, and the content I'm not me directly competing with, but just like how much is out there and how much noise. And it's like the fact that even 100 people watch my videos is honestly amazing. So I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, same. It's like, it's just, I feel like it's just something that it's not. I feel like YouTube for me is more like a hobby. It's more like fun right now, and it's like, I love lives. I love like doing lives and doing this. It's like accountability, isn't it? Like you're forcing yourself to do a little bit of work, so it's like, ooh.
Yeah,
I like it.
No, it's YouTube was always like fun networking, but I also went in with the intention of I want to get my channel monetized, not because I wanted to be a major income stream, but more so because I do put effort into editing and like recording and like all of that stuff. So it would be nice if I can get some pennies back. So at some point I can buy a new ring light or something like that. So really that's the extent of my ambition with YouTube. And then with my second channel, with the crafting channel, that's honestly strictly just hobby. Here's what I do. I enjoy it. If you hate it, that's fine. Like I have no ambitions.
How's that one going? Is that going well?
I mean, I'm not putting, again, I'm not even stressing over how often should I be posting, how much engagement, but like, no, I pop out things, and if somebody watches it, great. If not, oh well. So I think my latest video got a little like more views than the previous one, so that was good. But honestly, I don't even check the metrics a lot, if I'm going to be honest. Like I pop stuff out, I have an Instagram page to go with it. It's that one, if it's going to grow to, amount to anything, it's going to be a very slow grower just because I don't have the time and energy to fully invest in that. But that being said, there's a lot of really successful crafting channels out there, so
yeah,
you never know.
I always forget to like film stuff when I'm out and about. Like I did it today. I went to the thrift store and I just completely forgot to film anything. And I was like, oh damn, I could have done like content.
But that's also the thing. Sometimes it just takes the joy out of stuff. Like sometimes, or it's not my primary focus. Like when I go to the bins, I could strap my GoPro to, like, I have the chest strap thing. I don't know where it is, but I have it. And I bought that specifically because I wanted to do like thrift with me videos. But then A, it distracts me, and B, I just don't feel that comfortable walking around filming, So like a lot of times I'm just like, I'm here to source and then I'll show the haul later. So I don't know, it's tricky that way, because sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want to film it. I just want to either enjoy, what I'm doing, or I just want to focus on the sourcing. That. Because something, if you're also thinking about getting decent shots for your YouTube channel, it is distracting from the sourcing, no matter how professional you are. And now that we're talking about it, I'm like, where is my GoPro chest strap?
I'll tell you what's my got?
I wouldn't even know where to look for it.
I don't have a GoPro. I wanted one, and then I looked and I found those glasses. It's like the Facebook Ray-Ban Meta thing glasses. And they have really because people, I mean, I feel like they're like spy glasses, but they're not. They've got like a light on them. People can see I'm filming. But like it frees up my hand and it's not like there, and it's looking where I'm looking as well, so it kind of feels
that's the other thing with the GoPro. Plus the GoPro, I like it, and it's very like durable. That was the other thing. I was like, okay, not that I'm filming myself like mountain biking or anything, but I've been known to drop electronics on the floor. And so it does survive all of that. My main issue with my GoPro is that it overheats after like half an hour. And that's really, and I could I already lowered the resolution a little bit to avoid that, but like, it's annoying because when I started with YouTube, I would record videos that were routinely way longer than half an hour. I've gotten better with that, but if I'm doing a thrift with me, it's like, I'm going to film more than half an hour of content. And so I could film it on my phone, but then it's again, where do I put my phone on me so that my hands are free so I can dig through bits? So
yeah.
I do it every once in a while when I do a vlog. It's like, okay, vlog and thrift with me. Here we go. But anyway, all right, I'm going to list one more thing. And then I'm going to call it a night, I think. Thank you for hanging with me, Georgie. Appreciate that.
Okay. I've got like a list. I've got so much stuff here. Oh my god. I feel like I'm a hoarder. I should be on one of those programs.
Yeah, like if you know, when you're a reseller but you don't start listing your stuff, you're wandering off into hoarder territory.
It really is. And it's like these Wedgwood plates, they're gorgeous. And here's they're like, actually there's plates and there's a couple of mugs as well. They're like,
right, let's see them.
They're so nice. Like they're just so simple and they're so kind of like nice. They were reduced. So
Nice.
I got all of them. Blue Pacific.
Of course you did.
Just really nice. And I love the whole style. But like they're right there and I keep kicking them. So I need to get them out of the way.
Yes, because those can actually break. Hey Georgie, we have a very special guest because it's, you know, after dark and it's late. Here he comes. Whoa! Damn. Hello, John Handler.
It's time for the relax portion. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Kick back, relax. It was a hot one today. Hotter than noon on the 4th of July on the Georgia asphalt.
Are you done?
Sure.
Patrick Murphy, everyone, comes with his own sound effects and music and black and white screen. I can't talk anymore. So thank you for hopping on too. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm done talking. Kidding.
Yeah, so check it out. I don't know if Lemma's still in the chat or not, but I can actually wear the hat now with the Bluetooth headset.
She said she was gonna let it play, but I think she walked away to go get drunk with Lampa.
I've just clicked it again. I just sort of clicked it.
George, list it and put it somewhere safe.
I know I should.
You're gonna break this while you're live, either with me or on your own channel.
We're matching.
Oh, we're all doing the fedoras.
All right.
Screw me. I've
got a really big head though, so it doesn't. These hats don't fit me very well. It's a small. So that's not good.
Well, this is a 3X beaver. I don't know if you can see it in the dark there.
A 3X beaver.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So the beaver does kind of swamp my head. It's a little big on my head. Kind of just sucks my whole head up in there.
People just coming into the chat would really just not.
Oh, nobody's coming into this chat, Georgie. I've been looking at the number up here. It's like 2, 3. I'm like, yeah, that's the 3 of us. That's why. And Jackson Roykirk. He has fedora envy.
Oh.
I don't know if I have a fedora sitting around, Jackson. If I do, I'll toss it into the hedges for you. So Patrick, how's your day been?
It was okay. I did some stuff non-reseller related. So that was a good time. Got some listings done though. I relisted 22. I'm trying to get 30. So
nice.
But I had to come in and screw around, you know.
Yeah, appreciate that. Show up, screw around. Be black and white. Yeah, out by the pool right now. You cannot actually look into my windows by the pool, Jackson Roykirk. Just you know this. If you're actually here, you'd know this. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I looked at the forecast earlier today. It's just gonna be brutally hot for the entire next week, and I'm not a fan. I'm trying to take my kid like out of the house and do fun things with him, but it's not fun if it's 90-something degrees. Or in the mid-30s, Georgie, for you.
Yeah, ours is pretty. I mean, it's meant to be dry. Well, it was meant to be dry, and then it started raining. I was like, no, because we've got our like flea markets. It's like our car boots where we basically I'm meant to be awake in the next like 3 hours. So I just thought I'm already awake. I might as well sleep later on. It's a Sunday, day of rest.
Day of rest. What I was gonna say? Oh my god, I keep wanting to say things and then I forget the very next second. So I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, rain. Yeah, see, we've had this like Florida effect here lately, where it will rain for half an hour, make absolutely no difference to the temperature whatsoever. It's just then more humid and swampy, and you can literally see it like evaporate off the ground, and it's like, that was pointless. Alright, I'm listing an Eileen Fisher jacket, which is way too cozy and warm for this season, speaking of heat, but hey, gotta list her at some point. Patrick, how was your 4th of July? Did you do anything?
Heck no.
Heck no. Did you at least eat a hot dog or something?
Oh, baby, I've been eating all kind of hot dogs for you.
So
you know, that doesn't sound right now that I actually think about it.
Oh, you realized that just now. Ay, ay, ay.
At least I make it sound good.
You do make it sound good.
Oh.
And Cashmere Blend. I'm just narrating what I'm listing right now, because once there's like 3 of us, it kind of doesn't make sense to do the whole split screen situation. Here we go.
Yeah, there was a reseller kind of like event, like a meetup, and everyone, well, not everyone, but like a lot of the people that I'm kind of friendly with, they all went to it, and I didn't because I'm a party pooper. No, I was really like tired, and after like I've been away.
Yeah,
I went to France, and then I went down to Cornwall and Devon and everything, and that's like
nice.
A holiday vacation. So, and then they said, "Oh, come up to Scotland." I'm like, no. Oh, I'm just too tired.
I feel that, Georgie. I'm coming. I'm coming home. I'm going on a work trip in early September. I'm going to be in Germany for a few days. If you wanna pop over, you let me know.
Oh my god, I'm going to Germany at the end of August. I'm flying into Cologne. Well, we're getting the bullet train from Cologne down to Munich. Me and my mum.
Guy, we're just gonna miss each other.
Full first class.
I'm gonna be in Cologne like the 1st or 2nd week of September. Man,
what?
We should have planned this better. God damn it.
We should have done. I mean, I think I'm coming, but I don't know. I don't know what time.
Well, let me know if you know.
4 in the morning.
If you're like passing through while I'm there, you know.
Yes.
Maybe we can
I mean, the flights are really cheap as well. It's cheaper to fly to Germany than it is to go to London on the train. That's how crazy it is.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. And it was always cheaper, but it was cheaper before Brexit. But yeah. Thanks Brexit.
Go figure.
It's still cheap though in general. Yeah. Thank you, Ryanair. But I'll figure something out.
Are you following the soccer shenanigans at all? Sorry, football.
I can't kind of get away from it because my mum and dad, they watch it all the time. So every time I hear like today England was playing Switzerland, and I just heard this.
I try to stay away from it, but when I log into Facebook with my work account, which sometimes, obviously need to do because I post stuff on there, there's like, we follow a whole bunch of like German news pages, obviously. And it was like a whole bunch about, I guess Germany's out now. And there was some controversy about it. And I'm just like, okay, so that means a lot of people are pissed off right now. So I'm not even going to look any further, but I was like, oh, oopsies. But that's about the extent of my interest in all of it. So.
Yeah, I'll follow it. Well, if like, say, I don't know, I kind of like, if England get relatively close to the final, or if they get to the quarterfinals, I'm like, I'll watch it maybe. I'll pass through the house and I'll be like, "Are we winning? Are we losing?" And they're like,
Right.
so I don't know. Yeah, I'm a passive enthusiast. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I don't dislike soccer/football. But
I'm not
yeah,
offended. It's fine.
I'm also I don't care enough to fully follow it. I would probably be more like if you gave me the choice between soccer, American football, and I don't know. I don't want to say rugby because probably would be more interested in rugby. But if it was between soccer and American football, or soccer and baseball, or soccer and whatever, I would probably pick soccer unless it's curling because I will always watch curling. Curling's awesome. It's so fun.
You like
Anyway.
curling?
Curling is freaking hilarious.
With the brushes.
Yeah, it's so. Whoever came up with that sport had a sense of humor, and I appreciate
It
that.
really is.
It's
really
curling
is.
is so freaking fun. A friend of mine and I, when we were in grad school, we had a curling party once because she wanted me to curl her hair, so I curled her hair while we were watching curling. It was hilarious. It was a whole thing. But yeah. Other than that, not a sports watching enthusiast. I will follow like the Olympics, winter more than summer, but yeah, I don't go out of my way to watch it. A bunch of the students who are in the programs I'm managing who are overseas right now in Germany, they're getting to engage in what Germans call public viewing, and we're always like, that's not, you don't want to call it that in an English speak, but okay. So they're enjoying that. So that's a good experience for them at least. But yeah, me, not so much.
Yeah, I'm weird. I kind of like Wimbledon. Even if like there's no home player or anything, I do like watching it. But like when it comes to like the Super Bowl, I've got a tradition every year. I watch the Super Bowl, and I don't know why, because I don't follow American football at all. And yet for some reason the Super Bowl for the past like 6 or 7 years running, I'm always awake watching it. I'm a weirdo. I don't know.
But do you actually watch the game, or do you watch it for the entertainment portion of it?
Well, yeah, there's the entertainment, but also I'm listening as well. But like, I do kind of like. I mean, I was watching it for Taylor Swift this year, just like, how many minutes is she on? She was on like 40 seconds, and everyone went nuts.
Of course.
Crazy.
Oh my god. We love a Taylor moment. Yeah, even she will not get me to watch football, but that's fine.
Exactly. Oh dear.
Hey Patrick, you
What's
like
up?
football?
Go Steelers.
Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that's
Don't know who
glamour.
That's glamour, yeah.
I couldn't tell you a single player in the Steelers. What do they call? Wine up? Is that what it's called?
You're asking the wrong crowd.
We're Europeans.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So, but you see, their biggest rival is my hometown. So of course I'm going to root for the underdog or the.
Of course you are, you little shit starter. By the way, I love that you're just sticking to the bit with the hat and the black and white. Just appreciate the love for the craft there, Patrick.
So I feel like we've dialed into like the 30s.
Yeah, my music is not matching that, but that's fine.
Yeah. You need some like Venetian blinds and like a cigarette going at the side of you.
Well, I got the cigarette. That's not a problem.
If a cat walks into your room, you could like put it on your lap and stroke it and do the Austin Powers thing. So, if you need inspiration, you know.
I mean, I do got a cat on my foot.
And I figured with the amount of cats in your house, there's probably some cats somewhere close to you. Yeah.
How many cats do you have?
We have 3.
Oh.
For now.
Yeah. We took an astray back in was it 17 or 16, buddy? How old are you? And then we acquired 2 more due to some people passing. So
Oh.
the one, she's an elder cat, and I mean, when we got her, she was she was about 18, so we're guessing she's been with us for 2 Christmases. So she's about 20, man.
She's an old lady. All right, my friends. I have listed, how much have I listed? While we were on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 8 new in total for me today and 20 relists. I feel like I did good.
That's good.
For a random Saturday. So, Patrick, where are you at with your relists?
I got 22 relisted. I've got about 16 drafts, so I'm just going to pull from those to get to my 30. I am going to list 2 new I'm working on now.
Nice. Georgie, you going to list that thing you're tripping over? Listed ankles.
I haven't even done like pictures of it yet. I'm just so lazy. I'm just trying to get rid of all the clothing first. I've got like so much clothing. But that's what's selling at the moment for me. But hey.
Yeah, I mean, if it's selling, then that's great.
I'm surrounded by mugs.
You and Patrick Murphy both are just surrounded by your inventory. Me, I'm like, I shoveled it off into my storage unit where I don't have to look at it every day. So there is that. What's he gonna pull out? It's either a prop or a cat.
No, I'm actually measuring.
Oh, good. You're actually measuring. Well,
what are you measuring? Oh, don't ask. Don't ask.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, I'm actually gonna wrap things up because I feel like I've done my duty for Queen and Country and listed, and also I'm getting a little tired. Not of you, wonderful gentlemen. You have been lovely, so thank you for joining. Also, thank you to Glamour Into the Ether for joining. Georgie, what do you have going on the YouTubes and otherwise that the people can tune into?
I've just released one video. It felt like this morning, but it felt like a whole day away yesterday. And I've got another one coming out on, I think it's Tuesday, and that's like a roundup video of my sales and whatnot. So that's about it.
And you're still casually going live to list, right?
Casually, whenever I can. Yeah.
Sounds good. So, and anyone who's watching this later, because we're like down to 1 viewer. Anyone who's watching this later, subscribe to George. Patrick, what do you have going on?
You know I don't got anything going on.
You sell with people occasionally.
Oh yeah, every second Sunday of the month, I'm on the 2 Old Guys Vintage and Resale. Don't hold me at this month. Some things to come up that I might not be available next weekend. Again, I don't do anything, man. I just pop on random shows like this.
Yeah, with covering your eyes.
I'm the side character.
It's like, no, you're not. You're a supporting character in all of the best, supporting actor in the best possible ways.
What do they call it? The MVP?
Yeah.
Most valuable player.
Most valuable Patrick.
There we go.
All right. Well, I do this every other Friday, usually, or Saturday, or whenever. And then what do I have coming out? I have a video coming out, clearing out my messy reseller space, and then also a What Sold video that I'm editing and putting out. Other than that, I'm actually working on some more content for my crafty channel. So there will be more over on the Moody Maximalist in training. And yeah, I think that wraps up the show for today. Patrick, you wanna do your little snazzy outro?
Remember, everybody, be good not only to each other, but most importantly, hey, be good to that person staring back at you every single day in the mirror.
And I will see you guys soon. Bis bald. Tschüss.